Hey, you. Yes, you. I got 3 words for you. God did it. Come on in. Come on in. You already know it's 7 o'clock on the dot. And it's time. It is time for the hottest new podcast gracing your screen. You already know it's time for Grind Time Live. Get in here, because we got another one for you. You know how we do it, but don't come by yourself. Come on now, don't come by yourself. First off, I gotta say this. For algorithm purposes, go on, give me a like, drop a comment, that's for algorithm purposes. But for personal purposes, bring at least 2 people with you, man. Because I'm telling you, it ain't enough I can say about our guest tonight, But I ain't gonna get into it yet. But what I will do is I'm gonna give you a couple of extra minutes to send this out because you want. I'm gonna say it again. You want your people on here. So I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes to send this out. I'm gonna drop a little music for you, to give you something to vibe to while you sending these invites out. And I'm finna send some out myself. But yo, get them on here, cause it's about that time. I'll be right back. Share.
Praying to the Lord, now my soul's elevated.
Sharing is curing.
The mission that he put in my hands is to grind time, moving by divine plans. Cash rules cool, but I'm rich in my faith. Jesus in the driver's seat, I just navigate. Focus like the laser, guided by the cross. Ain't afraid to fail, cause I know who the boss. Health is wealth, that's the vibe that I'm on. Grace got me climbing from the dust to the dawn. Holy Spirit flowing through me like a river. This a grind time, blessed that I'm born with her. Plan tight, aim high, never do it small. With God in my corner, I can never fall. Energy, electric, soul of a leader, kingdom grind, face a full-time feature. Hit the pavement like tires on a track. Armor on the Lord, yeah, I'm built to clap back. Legacy in motion, written in the book. Favor ain't luck, it's the path that he took. Turn setbacks into setups for the win. Covered in the blood, I was born to a sin. Built from the struggle, now I move at the cross. Every yell's just a lesson, not
Share.
This wealth, that's the vibe that I'm on. Grace got me climbing from the dust to the dawn.
Make sure you get all your people on for this one.
Mr. Grind Time, blessed and a born winner. Plan tight, aim high, never do it small. With God in my corner, I can never fall. Energy, electric, soul of a leader, kingdom bride, faith, a full-time feature. Tell them my crimin', tell them my relate, tell them my
Share.
This a grind time, it's going high freight. I open at the doors, I'm slipping through great.
What?
Tell them I'm coming. Tell them I grind. The Lord say commit. That's the grind time. His glory, my faith. Now open up the doors, I'm stepping through great.
Yo, what it do, fam? It's your boy, Mr. Grind Time, here on another beautiful day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And don't stop now. Continue sharing this out, because I got another special queen on here for y'all. And like I say, we got royalty in the house. We got royalty in the house, so y'all gotta get them on. Y'all gotta get y'all people on. Get them started. Where they at? But yo, I gotta ask you though. Because you already know it's about, like you say, health is wealth, right? That's the vibe that I'm on. That's what my songs say, because that's what it's all about. So I gotta ask you, have you cleansed your body today? Have you cleansed your body today? That is the minimum. Now, if you like me, you're on our ISO slimming system. I gotta try to make sure it's right, make sure it's good for my people anyway. But you know what? How about you try it while I'm trying it? And we all gonna get sexy together. I took my control earlier. I'll switch it up, switch to my flow. I take my control in the morning. That way, it kind of kill my appetite during the day. And, go on get, the burning in while I'm doing the day. Then at night, I come in with the cleanse and the clear. And I'm telling you, this new lineup, the way I'm doing it, it works for me. It works for me. But yo, like I say, get them on, get them on, get them on. Because, we ain't gonna shoot you no fluff. We ain't gonna shoot you no fluff. We got another banger show for you. But I'm finna go on mix these up. And we finna have some fun tonight. Y'all ready to have some fun tonight? Y'all ready to have some fun tonight? Let's go, let's go, let's go. I love my music, y'all. Y'all gotta work with me on my music. I be playing around. Wake up in the morning, time to rise and grind. Ain't no way I'm falling behind.
Every dollar earned is a step to a line.
Mr. Grindtime, watch how I redefine.
Hustle hard, never looking back. This is where legends are made.
That's a fact.
This is grind time live and reaching for the sky. Money's on the line, gotta hustle, can't lie.
You wanna be a legend like my guest tonight? This is where you start at. Living legend in the house.
Total life changes, gotta push through the pain. Health over wealth, but we still stacking gains. Motivation in my veins, driving me insane. Never satisfied, I forever remain. The clock's ticking, can't waste a beat. Every move I make, I'm feeling the heat. This is grind time live. Reaching for the sky, money's on the line, gotta hustle, can't lie. Living for the now, while we aim to fly high. Together we'll rise, let our visions amplify. So step to the grind, let's chase what we dream. It's the grind time, building our team. This is grind time live, we're reaching for the sky. Money's on the line, gotta hustle, can't lie.
No, I had to play the crunk song. If Grind Time Live don't get you hype, I don't know how. I don't know how to get you hype if Grind Time Live don't get you hype. But yo, I need y'all to get hype. I need y'all to get crunk. I need y'all to be in here in the place because, like I say, we got an amazing queen and come to the show tonight. And if I tell y'all, hey, I got to throw this out there, and I'm gonna miss, and I'll bug about it later. But I got to throw this out there. Have y'all ever seen like people on the internet, and then you see them in person, and you be like, "Is that the same person?" But it's not in a good way. That's how it was the first time I saw Miss Arvis. Though, the first time I saw her, I'm like, okay, the internet has not been doing her justice, man. I'm like, this lady was just amazing. I'm like, wow. But that's who I got coming to the show tonight. I got the one and only Queen Arvis coming to join us tonight. So I'm going to need y'all to light it up. I'm going to need y'all to get it crunk.
I mean, because you were going so fantastic. And then all of a sudden it just would not let me in. But
Yeah, and
that's
everything.
okay.
Then it just froze on me. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, come on. Went out, and then when I tried to come back and restart the live, it wouldn't go live. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, because it was just like it wouldn't go live for me either. It was just like a black screen. But you know what? That's a part of your grind. We had to grind. We had to grind and shift. We had to
Yeah,
shift.
exactly. But yo, well, you know what? We on here, and everybody gonna get to see this one way or another. I'm gonna have to do some editing to get everything all together, but it's all gravy.
Okay, no problem. No
But let me go.
problem. Thank you.
But let me go ahead and take this time to officially welcome you to the hottest new podcast gracing your screen. Welcome to Grind
Yes.
Time Live, the one and only Queen Arvis.
Yeah. Yes.
I told you I had the message. I don't know if you heard what I was saying earlier about the seeing people on online and then seeing them in
Uh-huh.
person. Because
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest, when I saw you in person at that event, I was like, "This the same lady?" I'm like, "Oh, what's up now?" I had to remember that's somebody grandma.
Yes, yes. Somebody grandma, somebody nana, and somebody wife.
Exactly. I had to remember. I'm like, hold up now, because I know they saying about it, but I saw you and Sparker together. I'm like, I swear, y'all looked like sisters. I mean,
Oh, thank you. Thank
I'm
you
like
for
literally
that.
twins, Ebony and Ivory, right there.
Yes, yes. That's the mother and daughter duo. Thank you.
Oh
So how
yeah,
have you
definitely.
been? How have you been,
Hey,
Mr.
you know, Mr.
Grind?
Grindtown, always gonna say it's another damn paradise, no matter what's going on, because it's always could, it's always gonna get better, and you always gotta
Exactly.
remember it could have been worse.
It really could have. It really could have.
So
Most
I'm blessed.
definitely.
I am
Yes.
blessed, definitely. That's why I got my grateful shirt on today.
Yes, yes. And I got my slimming system shirt on today.
Yeah, see, Facebook didn't get to see that. I mixed up my T to my slimming, my bad, my ISO cleanse. That's what it
Cleanse,
is.
cleanse,
My
yes, cleanse.
cleanse.
I saw you doing it, so I was doing me one as well. I was doing me one as well while you were adding yours together.
Because I always take I do my cleanse and my clear during the evening now. So,
Uh-huh.
and I do my control in the morning. So
Right,
since I do it in
right.
the evening anyway, I might as well do it live for the people to show them that I ain't just faking this.
Hey, we ain't just faking it. We making it. We ain't just faking it.
Exactly.
But I want to say
Exactly.
thank you for inviting me, and I want to say that you are doing an amazing, amazing job, fantastic. Hey, this is what grind is. You have to keep going. You have to keep pushing, no matter what.
Definitely, definitely. No, and like I say, let me take this time to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to grace us with the presence of the Queen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
But since we lost a lot of time doing this, I'm
That's
finna go
okay.
on kick this out. I always started off, I got to start out with this one way, this one question, and that is what came first, the chicken or the egg? Was it the amazing business opportunity that got your attention, or was it these amazing products that got you to where you joined this amazing family called Total Life Changes?
And I love Total Life Changes. That's where me and Mr. Grind met. Total Life Changes. When I always say that Total Life Changes is more than just the tea. And for me, it was the tea that got me started. It was the tea because I have, a lot of women have that issue with the irregular bowel systems and things like that. So it
Mhm.
was a tea that actually got me started. It was a product, the NRG, the ISO tea, the cleansing of it, that got me started into this company before the
Yeah.
business. Because I have other businesses, so I'm like, oh, I can't do anything else, but I can take these products.
So if you don't do nothing, you're gonna take these products even with your other business. That's what's up. I mean,
Exactly.
we don't say this
Exactly.
all you gotta do. We just want you to, reach out and help other people, get them started.
Exactly, exactly. Because you know what? You don't want to keep this opportunity to yourself. You don't want to be selfish. This business is selfless. That's why we work with one another. We help one another. We grind with one another no matter what. Everybody's grind is different. Everybody's grind is different because you come from different backgrounds. This business, you can come from a GED to a doctorate degree. We have those in this company. So you can come from any background. You can come from behind the sales to TLC. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. TLC is not that type of judgmental company.
Hmm.
They want everybody to make it. and you ain't gotta just faking it. You can just make. So
For
I'm
sure, for sure.
excited.
I say it ain't where you from, it's where you at and where you going.
Where you going? Exactly. Where you going? Where you going? But I'm super excited. I'm like I said, I'm proud of you. I've been a part of TLC now for four years, and it's about grinding. It's about grinding. Who would have known that I would be in this company for 4 years? And through this journey, you have had it's like a roller coaster. You've had some ups, you've had some downs, but it's all about the grind. It's about the grind, the grit. You got to stay in there. It's just life. You got to stay in there. You can't give up, Mr. Grind. If you give up, then what? Then what?
You
You
better
know,
say it. You
yeah,
better say it. That's
yeah,
why I was gonna say this earlier. The only way you're gonna actually fail if you actually quit. If you don't quit, you keep going. You always got that chance. You know.
exactly, exactly, exactly.
And you
You have
gotta
a
remember, if
chance.
you quit, you ain't quitting just on you. You quitting on the people who you supposed to impact. That's what the iron
Exactly.
grind is, impact. You know.
Right, right, right.
So you quitting on them, not just yourself. It ain't just about you. It's bigger than you.
It's so much bigger. We always say, you know what? There's so many more seats at the table.
Mm.
Even though our table, you may have a 6 seat, but you know how we do. If we got to put one on the corner, it's a seat can go at the corner. Come on
Exactly.
to the table. Come on to the table. We'll make sure that you have a seat at this table. And
Yeah.
here in TLC, we help one another. When Mr. Grind asked me to come on, this is a pleasure. This was an honor to be able to help my brother and also help myself and help all of you all that will be watching this, whether now or in the future. That's what we do here in TLC. Total Life Changes. Total Life Changes is a whole. It's not just it's a life change. It's
Hmm.
a life change. Have you felt that, Mr. Grind, that being since you've been in Total Life Changes, it's your whole life has changed.
Definitely, definitely.
It
That's where Grind Time Live came from. I wasn't thinking
wow,
about
look at that.
doing a podcast. I didn't even like talking on live. I didn't like talking in front of people.
Right.
But it's more
But hey,
all
I
the way
used to
through
see you in the truck though. I be seeing you in the truck. Hey, we both used to be in the truck.
this.
We
Hey,
both would be in the truck. But
that's
I'm
why I
so
ended up
proud of
needing these
you.
products.
Yeah,
Being in that truck.
yeah. Take the NRG. That NRG. I do see
Man.
some of my if you don't mind, some of my dream teamers, they are on the live. I want to say thank you to the dream teamers that are on the live. Thank y'all for coming to join us. Coach Betty is on the live. Also, my coach, Coach Sparkle, is on the live, and we want to say thank you, thank you, thank y'all for joining us. And share this live. This is about grinding. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I have my ISOT. That's part of the slimming as well.
Yes, yes, yes. And welcome, Dream Team. How y'all doing? I'm glad y'all found us over here because like I say, I was trying my best on Instagram. So I'm glad y'all were able to find us on here.
Most definitely. They weren't going away. They was gonna find us because we have those issues, and that's just life. When they say life be lifing, you can't give up. That's I've been grinding since I came into this world. I was grinding. I was a preemie, and I grind my way through. I was a daughter of a teenager, two teenagers. And I
Mm,
grind my way through. I was out at 22. I was a mother of four. Grind my way through, no matter what. And Mr. Grind, I don't know if you know now. 5 months ago, I lost my handsome son, and I'm grinding my way through no matter what. No matter what. 5 months ago, I lost my baby. My baby. But you know
mm.
what? He would say, Mama, you got to keep grinding. You got to keep pushing no matter what. No matter what. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So this is actually, it's not just helping you. This is helping me to get back into this grinding. You know, because
For
it's
sure.
so easy. It's so easy to just lay down. But you're not just laying down on you. Like you said, Mr. Grind, you're laying down on the people that God has you here for.
Yes.
You can't lay down. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep moving. And that's exactly what Queen Arvis does.
That is exactly what Queen Arvis does. I've seen her in action for, you say you've been there 4, I've been there almost 5 myself, but I know
Mhm.
I've ran across y'all like early in my TLC career, and I haven't seen nothing less than the best, real talk. I give credit where
Yes.
credit is due. They say give flowers while they're still here. That's what I do because you know, you're doing it. I just want to
Yes.
let you know that I know you're doing it. Let's just say
Thank you.
that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that more than you will ever know. And that's TLC. We have such a tight. We may live in different cities, different countries, but we
Mm.
are a tight knit family, and we look forward to when we see each other. Like you're saying, when I saw you in person, I'm like, okay, okay. So it's a
Definitely.
tight knit family. It's a very tight knit family with all
Yeah,
of these amazing natural products.
yeah. It don't matter what state you in, where you at. It doesn't matter. Like I'm in Louisiana, you in Georgia. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't
Exactly.
matter because we all gonna meet up in Detroit, so it's all gravy.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. So this is my ISO tea from the Slimming System, and it's actually what was that? It's tropical punch. Tropical
Yeah,
punch.
yeah. Especially formulated for the slimming system.
Exactly. Exactly. But
But
I
yeah,
know that you were talking about like grinding, and I took some notes if you don't mind, Mr. Grind. I wrote some notes, some key points about my life and how
oh
I
yeah,
grind.
let's go.
Okay,
Let's
let's go. Let's
go.
go. You know, with my life and how I grind, one of the things that I have to do is be consistent. You have to
Mhm.
be consistent through life in anything that you do. And if you're gonna be a grinder, you know how they grind the rocks and things like that. That ain't gonna do it overnight. You gotta keep grinding, keep grinding. So consistency is part of my grinding. Being
Yeah,
persistent, being persistent. You know, this right here, I'm just being, let's be transparent. My mind was saying, nah, you're not ready to do that yet. You're not ready to do that. But my heart said, no, let's go. Let's go. So being
yeah,
persistent and then focus. We have to stay focused. You know, you can't have a mind where you're going over here, over here. You can't be wishy washy when you're ready to grind. Another thing is be patient. Just like, you know, if you have kids, you have to be patient with those babies. You have to be patient with yourself sometime as well. So be patient.
yes,
Adaptability. Be able to adapt and do strategies. Adapt to something different. And then lastly is discipline. You have
yeah.
to be disciplined. These products are not going to work overnight. This
Mm,
business is not going to work overnight. You have
mm.
to be disciplined. And it's a part of your lifestyle. You know, I don't know about you, Mr. Graham, but I can't go a day without my NutriBurst and my NRG. I don't choose to go a day without those products.
That part.
That part. That part.
Yes, how they say hashtag preach because
Hashtag, hashtag.
I
You
got
know, God is so good.
like we say we don't talk about it, we be about it. We don't just throw these products out to people.
Mm-mm. And that's why we show you all when we're taking our products and things like that. We're working right now. We're working right now.
Exactly.
On a Tuesday evening, we working from Louisiana to Georgia.
The grind don't stop.
The grind don't stop. The grind does not stop at all.
Man, I swear, I'm looking at it. I'm like, dang, my head look big. I'm sorry. I'm looking at it on the screen. I'm looking at what
Oh,
everybody
it's
else looking at.
big.
My head look big as I don't know what.
My head big on the other screen. I see my coach on here, my coach Sparkle. She grinding right now. She grinding. My whole family is grinding.
That's what's up. Hey, Coach Sparkle. I I hit her up too. She ain't hit me back about coming on Grind Time Live yet, So I'm calling out in public.
In public, she'll get there. She just got a lot. She grinding right now in life. She's
Oh,
grinding
I
in life right now.
already know. I already know, and that's what it's all about, though. We be grinding, but we have fun while we doing it.
Exactly.
We even though we
Exactly.
grinding, we going hard in the paint. When like I say, it's not just for us. It starts with us.
Yes.
But it's how many can we touch? How many can we
Exactly.
reach? How many can
Yes.
we help to get to that level to where they can want to go to another level and another level?
Exactly. Exactly.
Live the dream like the
When
dream
you talk
team,
about when you talk about levels, for me, it is different levels in your business. It's different levels in your personal life. It's different levels in your relationship. So how hard do you have to grind? Being married, that's not an easy job. You if you want to move to a different level, me and my husband will have 10 years in September. But we've had to work for that. We've had to work for that 10 years, and we've been knowing each other for a lot longer than that. But life, you have to grind in every area of your life. I would suggest that you grind. You find people that you can depend on. I
Yeah,
have family that's not biologically family. You're a part of my family,
definitely.
you know. So yeah, that's a part of the grinding. You're helping someone every time you turn on this podcast. Every time.
That's what I
Somebody's
try
gonna
to
be
do.
blessed.
Like I
Yeah.
say, uh, yeah, God led me to TLC. God put this podcast in my mind. I mean, it's on so long you're gonna say no before he say, bruh, I told you to do this.
Hey, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. So I'm glad you answered the call. It's just like you're saying, well, did the products bring you in or did the business bring you in?
Hmm.
It really doesn't matter what brings you in as long as you get in. As
Oh,
long
you
as you
better
get
say that.
in. Because when
You
you
better
get
say
in,
that.
you in. You're
I tried
in.
to I tried to bag up from the camera, son. It just I don't know for some reason my phone is like zooming in. On my screen, it looks perfect, but for what everybody else can see, it's like zoomed in like right on my head. So
Oh wow. Yeah,
I
because
don't.
you look really good from my end. You look really good. I don't know if I'm all zoomed in because mine was doing that at one point as well. Mine was doing that as well.
I don't know, but yeah, like Coach Betty say, congratulations on 10 years.
Thank
I'm like,
you, thank you,
wow.
thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta meet him. I ain't met him yet. I gotta meet him. I like to try to meet all the men that's involved.
Right, right. I call him my king. That's King Cedric.
There you go. What it do, King? Tell him I say what it do.
He's back there in the back.
Oh, okay, what it do, King?
He said, "Hey."
There you go. I heard. But yes, Miss Queen Arvis. I was gonna mess with you, but I'm like, you know you royalty when you add Queen as a part of your name. You
Yes.
can't you can't even address me without saying Queen, and that I mean that's respect. That's respect. I when I first heard that, I'm like, oh yeah, I I I, I give up mad respect for that.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and that's just how, as we're all queens and kings, and we just have to grab it. And that's what I've done over my life. I'm an only child, and I have 5 kids biologically and 1 bonus baby. And
Oh,
my mom, she treated me like a queen. I treat my children like kings and queens because that's what we are, and that's how that queen came out. My mom would call me queen, so
yeah,
and it
definitely,
stuck with me.
definitely. And you won't get no disrespect from me. I'm gonna call you queen.
You better.
Definitely, definitely. But I didn't want to. I did. Uh, I did notice that you're lost, and I do want to say, even though it's been 5 months, I am sorry for your loss.
Thank
But
you, thank
I still
you.
have noticed you, like I say, you grinding, you still grinding through. You still kept going. Now, how were you able to, to keep the grind going and not let something like that like totally knock you off? Because I'll tell into why I asked that question in just a second. But if you can answer that question, let me know. Let us know because it's hard. I know it's hard.
Yeah, yeah. You know that you have a purpose in life.
Yes.
We don't know what that purpose is, but before God even put us in the womb, He knew what that purpose was. As a parent, that thought never even, for me, it never even came into my mind or came into the play of any one of my children leaving this earth before me. That never came. I was thinking, okay, who gonna get married? Who gonna have the kids?
Yeah.
Things like that. Um, but I'm learning that it's a process. It's a process. I'm grieving through my process.
Yeah.
How do I keep going? I have to. When you're made from what I'm made from, you know that you have to keep going. But with that being said, I'm growing through this journey. Through this journey, I've learned that I've got to take care of Queen first. Because if
Yes.
I don't take care of Queen first, I cannot take care of anyone else. So through this process, I've learned that I've got to put me first. I've got to put me first. And through this, God is going to use me to bless others. I've already seen that happen.
Yeah.
I can say that my son, mental health is real. Mental health is real. And just like you have to work on your health, you have to work on your health, you have to work on your wealth, work on that mind too, because
Oh.
that mind is that mental part. So, mental health is real. And, my son being 34 years old, and it's almost
Mm.
like, what they say about Mr. Brown about high blood pressure? They say it's a silent killer, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say about blood pressure. High blood pressure is a silent killer. How about this? Mental health is a silent killer as well.
Yes.
It's
Very
a
much so.
silent killer. And through this, my son was going through things that we did not even know that he was going through. And
Mm.
my son committed suicide. My son
Mm.
committed suicide. And
Sorry.
that's something that we've never, especially Black men, and we are coming up, we have a foundation that's coming up. Black men don't talk about their true feelings. They
Nope.
don't talk about their true feelings. And we have to have a, when men are growing up, they're saying, oh, you better not cry. Or come on, you're
Yeah.
a man. You gotta get up and do this. You can't cry. You haven't been able to show your vulnerability.
Yep.
But it should be there. So with this platform that we're working with for my son, it's going to be a platform where men are able to express. how they feel. So
For
let it.
sure.
So I, with that being said, I know that it hurts. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, and it's something that I think I'll never ever get over. But it's like when you're going over a bump in the road, you feel that bump, but you got to keep going. You got to keep trucking. You got to keep trucking. You got to keep trucking. So that's where I am right now. I'm trucking. I'm trucking,
Hmm.
and I might hit another bump, but I'm going to keep on trucking, and through this journey, my life, I want God to use me. Right now, I'm an empty vessel. I'm an empty vessel. And God is going to use me, and He has been using me to help others get through their struggles.
Yes. And that's what it's all about. You go through things so you can help others go through it when it hits them, So somebody else can have, somebody to turn to. Like say your test turns into somebody else's testimony also, not just yours. And but that's what God do though. Sometimes he lets us go through things, not makes us. He lets us go through things
Yes,
so we can come out stronger and better for
right.
somebody else. So I I applaud you for
Thank
staying
you.
strong because I already knew you were a strong woman, but that's something that could break anybody down, and but that you still stay strong. And I want to touch on what you said about your son though. One thing about men, and we've all said this, a lot of us have said this, a lot of us suffer in silence. We don't
Exactly.
talk about our feelings. We don't express ourselves to people because like they said, you know, if you show that side, now they look at you as weak. That's
Exactly.
that's what a lot of the going through their mind. They look at you as okay, he weak, he's soft. So
Right.
we keep a lot of that stuff in. Yeah, like when I was one of the ones that grew up in the South, outside. I'm Gen X, and you fall and hurt yourself, you get up and walk it off.
Exactly.
if
Exactly.
you can,
Instead
if
of,
you,
hey,
that's
instead
you,
of
you
seeing,
told.
hey, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm
Yeah,
injured. Just
yeah,
like anybody else, I'm injured. So hey, clean it up, give me a band-aid like you would do anyone else.
yeah. Now we don't get
You
band-aids.
know,
We get to wipe it off and keep going.
keep
That's what we
going.
got to do. We got to wipe it off and keep going. But you know what? That made us stronger, but it also made us to where we do shut down a lot more, a lot
Exactly.
quicker, a lot easier. We'll rather just keep it all inside
Right.
to keep our strength for our family, because
Right.
we trying to be there for everybody else.
Hmm.
So and that's a lot of our mindset. As long as we are staying strong for everybody else,
Right.
we're
Right.
good. But we're
Hmm.
really not.
Really not. You're not. And, we've also just lost my kids. My because this is my second marriage, and
Mm.
my ex-husband, he has other kids, and we just lost Sparkle and my bonus children. We just lost him, and he was 38, and he had sickle cell. And
Oh.
so this is another. We're actually going to bury him Saturday. So it's one thing about it. I spoke at. It is just so funny how God is working this. I'm just watching him, and I'm just allowing him to work. I was asked to speak Sunday at a Women's Day program,
Mm.
and God really, really used me because a young lady came to me and she was like, "Thank you for sharing your testimony," because she's battling with mental health, and she says, "Just by you sharing your testimony, I got to see how I don't want to see my mom suffer if I was to commit suicide."
Mm.
So if I can, my son's death can save one person, his life was not in vain. His
Yes.
life was not in vain. So I'm so excited. I'm excited about the journey. Do I miss my son? I miss him every day, Gary.
Yeah.
I miss him every day. But I know that I have an extra angel in heaven. And now I have two angels in heaven. Ricardo, I have him in heaven as well. So God is good. God is good. And no
Yeah.
matter what, I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep grinding. Because you know what? One day I'm gonna see him again. I'm gonna
There
see him
you go.
again.
There you go. Exactly. And I wouldn't have tried, but I couldn't have said it better myself because, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, everything here is temporary, right? This too shall pass.
This
So,
too shall pass. We're right now, we're on a journey. We're just traveling through. We're just traveling through here,
yeah,
and it's about what you leave as your legacy. As your legacy,
yes.
what are you leaving?
What they
And
say,
and
that
if
dash.
anything else, that dash, Arvis, my name means the people's friend. And my mom always tells me, hey, I name you the right thing because I love people. I love
Mm,
people, through the good, the bad, and the ugly. I
yeah,
still love you. Do I have to have you in my presence? No, I ain't gotta have you in my presence, but I still can love you.
definitely, definitely. And I got a message.
Yeah.
It's a smile for me. I'm telling you, that smile light up any room. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. That smile light up any room.
And you know what? Sometimes a girl at my job, she said, Arvis, she said, you look really pretty today, and thank you for the smile. I'm glad to see your smile coming back. And I said, you know what? For me to smile right now, I have to do it intentionally. I have
Mm,
to intentionally. It used to just come natural, but now I have to intentionally make myself smile.
mm.
Intentionally.
Well, we ain't worried
Because
about that. You're
I
gonna get it
want to
back.
see, I want to bring the joy. I want to bring the joy. The joy has to come back in my life. And it
Yes.
does that when I smile. So thank you.
Yeah, please keep it going because that joy is gonna come back.
Yes.
Say joy comes in the morning.
Yep. Exactly. And it's coming. It's
Yeah,
coming.
so keep that smile going. Don't let it stop.
Yep. Yep. But I had
It,
a couple of other things that I wanted to just talk to you real quick about the grind for me. With the acronyms for grind for me is grit. That means that courage. You gotta grit. When people be eating them grits, you gotta eat them grits. Grit, resilience, um, incentive, nurture, and discipline. Those are the acronyms for me. It's grit, resilient, incentive, nurture, and nurture for me is growth. You
yeah,
have to nurture yourself too. You have to nurture yourself, and then discipline. You have to be disciplined to go through this life. To grow through this life, you have to be disciplined.
yes, yes. That's just like my grind is an acronym for me. That's how I got Mr. Grind Time because it's an acronym. On my end, it stands for grateful because you always got something to be grateful for. Respect because you always show respect,
Yep.
but you
You
never
get
allow
it.
anybody to disrespect you. The I
Right.
is
Right.
the eyes that influence or impact that you're gonna have on the world. Not that you wanna have, that not you
Hmm.
might have, that you're gonna have on the world. The end is all natural, aka authentic, aka real, because we bring the real just like our products. And that D, same thing, dedication. You gotta be dedicated to the cause, gotta be dedicated to what you wanna, what your purpose is.
Your purpose. That's true. That's so
So
true. That's
yeah.
so true.
But yeah, that's where I got Mr. Grind Time from. It
I
came from
like that. I like that. I remember when you first started. I remember you first started and you were in the truck and things like that. So I'm super, super proud of you.
Oh yeah, the good old days. But I'm glad to be, feet on the ground.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Able to move when I want to move, do what I want to do. I'm glad to be like that, even though I do kind of miss that open road sometimes and being in a
Uh-huh.
different state every night. But it is what it is. My time is up. I did 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, God said, okay, it's enough. That's enough.
He put a halt to that.
Yeah, he actually told me that like uh 2 years before I did, but I I ran back. I got,
Oh wow.
you know, I came off the road and I just went, straight with the business and stuff, and things didn't go like I expected, and things got too hard. And what we do, we fall back to what we know, right? And I ran back to the road.
Right.
Did that
Accountability.
twice
Yep.
now,
Mm-hmm.
but I say I ain't going back this time.
Nope. Don't go back. Mm-mm.
No,
Hey,
I
don't go
down
back.
I
It's
downgraded my
forward.
license so I couldn't go back. I can't go back now. For me to go back now, I have to go back through trucking school and all that all over again.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Make it difficult. Make it
Yeah,
difficult. Yep.
yeah. But hey, Queen Arvis, I have learned even so much more because now I've been following you since the beginning, But I've learned so much more about you tonight. I mean, your spirit, your vibe has. I don't think I've ever seen you low myself because I know you don't show the people that side because you always trying to uplift. So
Uplift.
so you were able to be a little vulnerable tonight, and I respect that. That's how we let people know we real people. No,
We
real
real
people,
people.
real problems, real results, real products. We're all real over here, aka authentic, aka all natural, like that in and grind.
All that, and more. All
Yeah,
that and more. Yeah, but
definitely,
I say
definitely.
thank you for having me. If I could just leave one thing with the people, I
I
want
was
people to
actually
know that.
I
Go
was
ahead.
actually just about to say, I'm sorry, I was actually just about to say, leave us with one last nugget before we go because since we lost a lot of time today, so it's already after
Mhm.
8 o'clock, and I try not to keep people past 8. But I gotta have you drop one last nugget on the people.
If I can, I want people to make sure that they're taking care of themselves. As people, we wear so many hats. We have For women, we're wives, we're men, we're husbands, we're fathers, we're mothers, we're entrepreneurs. We have so many hats. But if I can leave one thing with you all, do not forget the hat of loving and taking care of yourself. That is the
Yeah,
best hat that you can put on. That self-care, self-love hat. Because if Queen don't take care of Queen, Queen can't take care of anybody else. When we ride in the planes and they say, okay, if there's some turbulence and the oxygen mask falls down, what do they tell you? They tell you to put on
yours.
that oxygen mask first on yourself. Then you can help others. So this is what I'm doing in life right now. I have to take care of Queen, then I can take care of others. And Grind, I want you, when we spoke about mental health, May is mental health month.
Mm-hmm.
June is men
Men's
mental
mental
health
health.
month.
Yep.
So that's what the green is. When you see me, that was my son's favorite color, green. So the
Oh,
green is for mental health, which is in May, and then the blue is for mental health, which is in June for men. So we will be doing some things like that. You'll see some things like that coming up. But men, I want you not to be afraid, not to be afraid to get that help, to get that love. Take care of yourself first. And I
definitely.
love you. I love you so much.
Definitely. And I will throw this out there. If you need me, for anything during the time, just let me know and I'm
I
there.
will. I will. Hey, we right here. We right here. Always.
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 Always. All right, Queen. Well, I'm going to let you off real fast and going on close the show out, but I will be reaching back out to you a little bit later and just doing like a quick debrief on like what I do after.
Okay, thank you. And I am none other than director Coach Queen Arvis, part of the dream team. But the biggest picture is total success. on board. I love you all. And hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love you. And guess what? There's nothing you can do about it. Bye, Mr. Grind. Thank you.
Later.
Let's see. Uh-oh.
That was none other than the queen herself, the dream team's own Queen Arvis. And if y'all can't feel just her spirit, her vibe, just if y'all can't feel her, then I don't know what show you was watching tonight. I mean, I know we had some technical difficulties, and I apologize for that. I don't know what was going on. Y'all know the devil be trying to work. He be trying to stop it. But as y'all see, he couldn't stop nothing. We still came on. We still came strong. And Queen Arvis just, shared a little bit about herself. And y'all see why I've been trying almost since the beginning to get Queen Arvis on. But y'all know she be grinding. Y'all know she be busy on top of dealing with all the other stuff going on. But she still took the time to come and bless us with her presence. And I'm gonna publicly, I can't talk. Say thank you once again. Y'all know how when I get that energy overload, my mind works faster than my mouth because that, oh my gosh, I'm trying to keep from jumping up and down and shouting. But yo, I gotta say this. I gotta say this before I let you go. If anything on here that you heard tonight resonated with you in any way, if there's anything you heard that you got any questions about, or if you just ready to start these products, or you ready to join this family, if it's been on your mind to join a family like this, then don't choose one like this, choose this one. If you've been on the fence, then like I always say, jump off the fence and don't walk. Run to your nearest life changer and tell them to get you started. Not now, but right now, because you can be our next story. You can be the next person to bless the next person. Because that's what it's all about. We just do what we can to try to bless the next person. We are building an army of health warriors. And y'all know when I say health, I'm talking about all 5 aspects of health, right? That's mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial. You get it all here in this family right here. So like I say, get back. So whoever sent you this, get back with them ASAP and tell them to get you started. Not now, but right now. Because like I always say, I got nothing but love for you, fam. And remember, God loves you. Peace out.